Hello, this is Arbitrary 007, and this is Let's Play the Dig Part 2. Now, we're going to go ahead and get started. Yay!
Where are you going, though?
Gameplay. To the bathroom.
I was gonna check for water, or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, though. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
Darn right you agree. Alright, we've got 3 places we can go ahead and check out. And we're going to go ahead and start over here on the left. And hopefully this works. It's about the 4th or 5th time I've tried to record this.
Fantastic! Look!
Spaceship.
More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone, or anything, alive?
It seems someone
Not
had to
likely.
have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful, or gone.
That would always be good. Let's go look in this wreck.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust. Corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Shh, I want to look in this chest.
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are gonna have a field day trying to figure out how this worked.
Go look in the operational end of the device. But, you know, the question is, what is the operational end of this device? And then we've got some hanging wire here we're going to grab.
We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off at the breaker box?
Thanks, smart aleck.
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
Obviously, it was found very funny.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time, I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship, it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
Grab the wire.
It still might be useful.
That it would be. And what's this?
Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
And anyone watching closely or wants to go back and look, yeah, I did get him actually out of the apparition. So, ooh, we got something leading us around. We've got something, an engraved rod, and now we have a wire and device. I don't know what they all do. Down to the clearing, and I want to go ahead and go up to this top spot.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here, markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
and now a home for those rat-like things.
Okay. So, we'll go ahead and try to dig it up. And I much prefer thinking them as platypi. Platypuses, platypeople. I'm done with that joke.
What? Are you just going to dig right in?
Yeah.
With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing
So?
archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink.
Yeah,
This might take a while.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Yep, and we're gonna look at some of them.
This is light, but it feels as strong as steel. What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Yep.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
And those teeth being strong is very good. Alright.
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
Good question. And I want to go ahead and start using this device.
It seems to be pointing at this mound.
So let's dig
With
it up.
that device pointing at this mound, I suspect there might be something buried here.
How scientific of you, Commander.
Yeah, you just keep wanting Brink.
Another random hole bulldozed by our fearless leader.
Maybe not. I thought I saw something shining. An artifact.
I can see one.
It looks like a bracelet.
Mm-hmm. And we're done here. So we're going to go back to the dais, or where we started. It's behind you, Brink. Oh.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
Yeah, Brink does have a few good one-liners. I'll give him that. Even if he is a jerk.
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
Dig me a hole.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see. Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful. Not to charge in with guns blazing. Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
Yeah, really big use of your extensive training.
No!
What's this?
Completely! I got...
No!
Oops.
Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. Can we get down there? How long
Maybe.
a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me.
Uh-oh. Well, we
Here
failed
he
on the
is.
whole keeping everyone alive.
He's not moving.
Brink! Boston. He's dead.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
That's
Because
cold.
maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command. There's just you and me. And we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
Alright, after that tongue lashing by Maggie, still picking up the shovel. Oh, I'm gonna go out here for a second, just to show something off. Now look. He won't... you got plants out here.
With my luck, this is probably the alien equivalent of poison ivy. I don't think I'll touch it.
He won't touch it. Go down into the hole. And you see a bunch of glowing plants.
Well, it probably wouldn't hurt too.
And he'll touch those.
The plants
Oh,
seem
that's
to
a
draw
cool fact.
energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system.
Maybe. Maybe. But, while I'm wandering around this area, picking up some stuff. Oh, I want to get that. No, not the inventory. I see a purple engraved rod. But anyway, while I'm wandering around...
Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
Try a combination for a lock. Anyway, I want to try and get 3 recordings done tonight if I can. That would be awesome. If not, well, Sucks to be me. And I've been trying to record, and between kids not wanting to go to bed and computer not cooperating, and
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
me leaving the mute button on, it's just been trouble everywhere I look. Fit right in. Those plates will be useful. Okay, we're going to go back this way. So, yeah, between various recording problems and issues, I've just not been able to record, or I've just not had a situation where I can record, and it's just been a huge hassle as a result. So I'm going to go up to this panel real quick. So hopefully I can get these recordings done with little trouble. Okay, we want to look at this rod. Oh. That's a lot of blue. And it's the same. Oh wait, this is square. This is our cube. And these are all six-sided, so. We're going to go just run through here. I mean, I believe it was two blue, a red, and then a blue. Just recalling what I remember. My memory stinks, so I could be wrong. Now, I do know it's this door. But obviously it's not unlocking right now. There's a reason. We're going to go check out that reason real quick. And you can go in that hole too, that hole outside, and we'll be going down there next. After we explore a few things. Probably the next video.
It's hot here, and it's glowing down there.
Hmm.
10 to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch, or the plug, or the fuse box, or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help. Maybe a map. And I could use a sandwich, and a hot jukebox and a cold beer, or just a starship headed for home.
Don't talk about food, man. Making me hungry. Okay, so we've got three things here. We've got a triangular button, we've got a control panel. We want to use the control panel because it controls something that'll help fix this issue. We've got arrow keys left, up, right, and down. A action button, back one space, and clear all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to action, up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, action. I'm going to try and do this all in one go. Probably going to fail, but it doesn't hurt to try. It can be done in one go. Well, that's a good start. Oh, yeah. Well, I just ate that. One shot. That just goes to show you how often I've worked on this. Okay, we want to go ahead and look at this loose bait then real quick. Take the blue crystal. Oh, okay. And obviously nothing works anymore. But that's okay. Because it doesn't need to work anymore. We did what we need to do. And obviously I put in the wrong thing, or wrong thing. Okay. We'll fix that then real quick. And everyone else is probably screaming, "Hey! You did the wrong thing! The combination's wrong!"
This was a good idea.
It was.
So what is through this door? A death trap? A mad scientist with a pretty girl and a talking robot? An alien cafeteria? Why am I just standing here? After all, as Brink found out, the worst thing that can happen is you can take one wrong step and you're dead.
This is true. Okay, into the open door.
So much for the cafeteria idea.
Okay, quit talking about food, man.
Are you there?
They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am. I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen. And the machines are working.
What are they doing?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
Don't go too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, Boston. But it's not like we have time to use correct scientific procedures to test these things.
Where are you? How can I get to you?
I wish I knew. It's a sure thing you can't get here the way I did. I slid through a low tunnel in the rock, and then it kind of got filled with debris when the roof collapsed.
You could have been killed.
Gee, I guess this isn't safe. But if we'd been together, whoever went through the crack second would definitely have been killed. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about coming to save me. I handled it just
fair enough.
fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing okay, Boston. We'll find a way to connect up with each other when it matters.
Maggie, good work.
Thanks, Boston.
Alright. It's a blue button. And we don't know what it does. Let's find out. It's a giant hamster ball. So let's go have a look. It's called a tram. Oh. And now it's time for a pretty cutscene.
Now I know what my pet hamster felt like.
And they may want to clean off the inside of that thing before they use it again.
I need some help to pry this door open.
How about a tusk? Like a crowbar.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Oh, well, that just takes the fun out of it. Okay, let's go outside then. Fossil. Note the location. And I will use it later too, because this is needed to solve a puzzle. Of all things.
Plenty of water here. If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
Yay. Can't be good. Okay, so we can't do anything down there. We got a giant creature.
Another ghost. The last one pointed the way down into the Nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died.
You gotta be careful. Okay, so we got a lens and a panel.
I can't open it. I can't open it. I can't open it.
What do you mean you can, dude? Oh, strange device. Although having that panel there helps later. Check that out. Oh, light bridge. And what What is this?
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
No, it does not.
This thing is so transparent it's almost invisible.
Okay, we'll go back to the spire. Back out here.
A bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there. I'd say it looks like some kind of museum.
Museum. Always a good place to start.
Strange glowing crystals.
Yes, they are. And a tablet.
Symbols written on a plate. Looks like an alphabet.
That's always good. We'll go ahead and examine these displays before we go. And finish up here. I got a little bit of time. This looks familiar. It is very interesting. Let's look at this display.
Could this be some sort of burial chamber?
Maybe. Alright, next display. This is a very important one to note here, too. Shazam! Looks like something that... Ooh! Red engraved rod. Next combination.
Another one of these engravings on a stick.
Display. Boom.
That canister sure packs a punch.
Sure looks like it. Alright. Anyway, the information from this display that looked like a life-giving crystal, very important throughout this entire game. Well, it's a crucial part of information. But anyway, I digress. This is Arbitrary 007, and this is part 2 of the dig. You all have a nice evening.